Alright, I'm going to show you how to do a daily cleaning of an English bridle. So here we've got in Olaf's bridle, and we just got finished writing him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with a damp rag. So I'm going to dip it in some water, make sure I wring it out pretty decent, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over all of the areas that touched his face. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to wipe off really good the nose band. I'm going to get these pieces as well. You got the one that goes around the ears here. You've got the headstall piece. Here. And then you're also going to just lightly go over the reins with a damp rag as well. So, do a better job than I did, but that's what you're going to be doing here. Now, for your bit, you got a couple of options on how to clean your bit. You can go in with a damp rag as well if you can get out the majority of the pieces. Sometimes it's so gunky, you need to dip it in a bucket of water. So if needed, go ahead and just dunk that bit in the bucket of water. Obviously, try not to get the pieces of leather in, just the bit specifically. So you'll go ahead and clean that thoroughly, make sure that there's no gunk or grime left. So once you've done that, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take your bridle cleaner, specifically labeled bridle cleaner, and it says use a sponge, so it makes it super straightforward. You're gonna spray it on here. Once you've sprayed it on, you're gonna go ahead and then rub everywhere, excluding the reins, because the reins you're only gonna do in a deep clean. So you're gonna make sure that you go across with the nose piece, front and back, and get everything. Obviously as well, do not get the bit. When you are done with all of that and you've gone through, you're going to want to go ahead and hang it up. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and fasten all of these pieces. And always, 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 when going through with leather, make sure you put it through all of the keepers, because if you don't and it shrinks, then you might not be able to get stuff back through. So that's just a good rule of thumb. Always put stuff back through the keepers. So you've done the nose band. We're going to leave the throat latch because we're going to use it when we do up our reins. So next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our reins and we're going to go ahead and put them, make sure that this is on the outside, and we're going to go ahead and put it up and over, and we're going to want them to lay together. So however that looks, so this needs to go on the outside here. So they're going to want to lay together like so. So you have it attached here, it goes up and over the headstall and comes down on this side. So once this is done, you're going to go ahead and take your throat latch, and you're gonna find the other end so it matches up over here, and it's gonna attach right here. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna wrap a couple times around. And then I'm gonna find that little piece again, and I'm gonna fasten it here. And then again, go through both keepers. And sometimes they might not wanna fit, but make it work. After it is done, this is how it should properly hang on the bridle rack. You have the reins over, you have this is fastened, everything looks good. So this is a daily clean of your bridle.